What's up, fam? I hope this message finds you all well and in good spirits. I want to talk today about something that I'm noticing a lot on the forums lately, and that is the quote-unquote Ecoboom or Ecobust or Eco Explosion, or those Ecoboosts that are starting to come up again in the forums that are, for lack of a better term, just blowing up. Here's some good tips, I believe, to prevent that from happening to your EcoBoost. If you are or do plan to modify your EcoBoost, make sure you follow these steps. I do think a lot of the EcoBoosts that are blowing up, that are showing up on the forums and Facebook and whatnot, are preventable, but also just are sort of bad luck. What's really important is to make sure that you go with a good tuner. I personally go with Adam Brunson. I'm not endorsed by him, or I'm not sponsored by him, but he's been my trusty sponsor. He's been my trusty tuner. I've been tuned for about 20,000 miles now. I have 30,000 miles in the car, and it's great. So make sure that you have a good tuner. I recommend Adam Brunson, AdamTune.com, because that's who I trust. Another thing that's important is make sure you get good quality gas. If you're 93 octane tuned or 91 in California, whatever it is, make sure you always go to a good gas station. I go to ExxonMobil. I think they have good gas. Sometimes gas stations have little certifications of good quality gas. Again, you can talk to your tuner about the best gas. So good tuner, best gas. Another thing in line with the gas is if you're doing an E30 tune, make sure you have a good mix. Another thing that's very important is making sure that you are, if you're running a catch can, that you're properly installing the catch can and emptying it out frequently. If you aren't running a catch can, run one. Now, I need to take my own advice. I haven't run a catch can on this car. I was going to do it, but then I'm getting rid of it for the 2018 Mustang. So we talked about your tuner, your gas, your catch can. Another very important thing is with these turbo cars is do not fully accelerate in a high gear. Like if you're in 5th and 6th, don't just gun it. You have to downshift. Do not go full throttle in a high gear. Downshift at all times. So we talked about the tuner, we talked about the gas quality, we talked about the catch can, we talked about how to properly drive, and then most importantly too is to also make sure, as simple as it sounds, do over-the-top routine maintenance. When you start modifying a vehicle, getting downpipes, getting wastegate actuators, getting intercooler, getting a colder intake, getting a full exhaust system, a full tune, things that I've all done with my car. Thank God nothing has blown, and I don't think it will, because I properly try to maintain it. And to those people who had their engine blowing, I'm not saying that it's all your fault, but I'm saying as a combination of one of those few things could have led to it. Some people have taken all the steps and all these precautions that I've said, and they've still found themselves with the blown motor. Also, if you do find yourself with a blown motor, do not try to take it back to Ford with all these components on there. Honestly, as soon as you modify one thing, you've voided your warranty. But it has happened where Ford has warranted the engine and given new engines. It actually breaks down to your service department. It does not even have to do with Ford. If your service manager and service departments are cool, I've seen people, and I know stories of people who have actually had their cars been fully warranted and no problem. I know people who've had their warranties denied because everything was stock, but they changed the rear tires to drag radials, and the service department said, yeah, you're racing the car. So try to be open and honest with those guys. Try to get to know somebody. If it's in your best interest to go to not your normal Ford dealer, that you know of somebody who said that they warranty this stuff, go for it. So to those people who had their EcoBoost blow up, and listen, let me tell you, it's not like a million people. Like, there was over, I don't know the numbers, but there's only been about a handful of them that I know of. I still recommend an Ecoboost Mustang. I still stand by it. I still love mine. I enjoy it fully. But try to follow those precautions. Try to follow those steps. So just be smart. Have a good tuner. You know, put good gas in it. Take care of your catch can. Drive responsibly. And also use good quality parts. If you're gonna get an intercooler, get the best. If you're gonna get a downpipe, get a good one. If you're going to modify a car, upgrade it. Don't downgrade. All right, y'all. I hope this was helpful, and as you know, it never ends. Peace.